It's 80's Saturday. It's the Magic Man. It's the GROOVEWSOUL. Welcome to it. Yep, this is the decade we've all been waiting for. The Magic Man is here to give you back to the 80s. Have an 80s flashback. And of course, make sure that you have a spectacular time in between. That's right, this is the decade of flash dance, footloose, leg warmers, the Jerry curls, the moonwalk, and of course, the greatest music videos of all time. So sit back, relax. We're about to burn rubber on this sucker, baby. It's 80 Saturday on The Groove with the Magic Man. WSOUL. We just don't listen to old school. We live old school.
Tell me why you're not for it. Why
WSOUL. Welcome to the 80s. This is the way we have a lot of fun. The Magic Man. Oh yeah, feeling real good like I should. Of course, we're giving you all the best music you can handle. This is 80s Saturday. The Magic Man is here to do what I love to do. In the meantime, in between time, let's kick it off with another classic that just ruled the 80s. It's called The Double Dutch Bus. Frankie Smith kicking it up another notch with the Magic Man on the groove. WSOUL.
Give me a hoe if you got your funky bus fare. There's a double Dutch bus coming down the street, moving dirty fast, so kinda shuffle your feet. Get on the bus, pay your fare, then tell a driver that you're going to a double Dutch affair. Well, I'll be darned. Here it comes, the double Dutch bus is on the street. You better get off the curb, move your bus fare, transpass. That's the way my money lasts. Ain't got no car to get around. When I go to work, I gotta go downtown. Now I miss my train, that's a darn shame. When I'm running late, no sleeps to blame. If you got a plan, you know I'm right. You got a special man, well I can understand. Uptown, downtown, everybody's getting down. Say uptown, say downtown. Well, I miss my bus, I know I'm late. I gotta do something I know I hate. I'm gonna walk to work, 50 bucks. I already got a hole in the socks, go ahead and laugh. That's okay, cause what I really wanna say, I got bad feet, my corns hurt. To top it off, I'm late for work. Let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a funky sidewalk. Let me show you how I walk when I gotta do my funky walk. Let me tell you what I say when I'm dealing with a funky sidewalk. I say, sugar.
Is that Gizzles? Gizzle is at the mizzle, is at the whiz, a sizzle, the giz out and giz a biz ass bizzle. Gizzle, biz out the mizzle. Shills, gills, wheels are news, bills, baby. Milsy, gills, I sills on bills, I bills, I bills over bills, I. My kizzer is a kizzer, is a kizzer.
Bip, bop, bam, alakazam. But only if you're grooving with the double Dutch man. Put on your skates, don't forget your rope. Cause I know I'm gonna see you at my double Dutch show. Rebecca, Lolita, Fashawn, and Dawn. Every time you do the double Dutch, you really turn it on. Bill Arbor, Bill Zary, Bill Zeddy, Bill Sam, Till Tommy, Bill Zarens, Bill Zombie, that's my man. Come on, get on my double Dutch bus.
GROOVEWSOUL. It's the groove, baby. It's 80's Saturday. It's the Magicc Man. I'm here to have a lot of fun. That's right. I'm here to play all the best music of the 80's of your life. If you grew up in the 80's, if you went to primary school, if you went to high school, we had a combination of all kind of great music. We had reggae rockers. We had soca, calypso. We had Bahamian rake scrape. Yeah. And of course, that was the birth, sort of, from 1979 straight on up through the 80's of old school rap, as we used to call it. Now they call it hip hop. But in the meantime, in between time, Carl Carlton is going to tell us about who she is and what she looks like, because he simply called her, she's a bad mama jamma. The Magicc Man is on the radio station with the best music on the planet. It's the Groove, WSOUL. It's 80's Saturday. Let's crank this up another notch. Magic's on.
Look at her. She's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Her body measurements are perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown of great attention. She's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's real, oh, she's got all the curves a man like. She's real, oh, she's got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Oh, just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's born into the gold she wears. The essence of beauty, ooh, such a lovely hair. She's boxy classy, oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly, a treat for the eye to see. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Ooh, she's a bad mama jamma. Ooh, she's bad, she's as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. She's got all the curves a man like. Her body measurements are perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown a bit of attention. She's poetry in motion, beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad mama. Just as fine as she can be. Oh, she's a bad mama. Just as fine as she can be.
The Groove, WSOUL. We have arrived at the peak of the 1980s. Yeah, I said the peak, because this next song, this was one of those that just took it in another stratosphere for many reasons. Not because it just sounded great, because the lyrics were great, but guess what? When the person who sang this next song went into the studio after rehearsing for a while, when they did the actual recording, he did it all in one take. You know who that was? The man who ruled the 80s, the man who had the most #1 in the 80s, the man whose album stood atop the charts longer than any album of the 80s. We could only be talking about one person. Now, most people call him the king of pop. I don't, because that seems limited to what he did. He was the king of it all. I mean, the music videos, he lit it all up. We're talking about, of course, Mr. Michael Jackson. We're talking, of course, about his #1 song and the one that he did on Motown 25 with the Moonwalk, introducing the world to the Moonwalk and just taking it to another stratosphere. That's Billie Jean. Yep. Time to crank it up another notch. Here's Michael Jackson. Here's Billie Jean. Here's the biggest selling album of all time. 37 weeks at #1. That's right. We're doing it at the tippy top. Oh yeah, kicking it on the J.O.B. Just for real, baby. The Magic Man. The Groove, 80s Saturday. It's on your #1 station in the nation. Doing it right all night. The Magic Man, just keep it tight. The Groove, WSOUL, your favorite online radio station. The Groove, WSOUL, 80s Saturday, the Magic Man, and of course, we're here to do one simple thing right now. We're here to cut loose. You know why I said it, right? Because we're going to take you to one of the most awesome movies of the 80s, Footloose. Here's Kenny Loggins, here's the Magic Man. Now it's time to cut loose. As we do it right, all night, keep it tight. In the 80s, with the Magic Man on the nation's #1 station. That's right, it's the Groove, WSOUL.
Been working so hard, I'm punching my card. Ain't there for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling that time's still holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose, foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up from my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose, don't lose, everybody come foot loose. You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. Dig away down in your heart, you're burning, yearning for somebody to tell you life ain't a passing you by. I'm trying to tell you, you will if you don't even try. You can fly if you don't cut loose, foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Ooh-wee, Marie, shake, shake the glory. Oh, my Lord, come on, let's go. Loose, you're loose, everybody come foot loose. Put your feet on the ground. Now take the whole of the floor. I'm telling you, loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Loose, you're loose, everybody cut foot loose. Foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Loose, you're loose, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut foot loose.
The Groove, WSOUL, online radio at its best with the Magic Man presented to you. 80s Saturday, how you feel about that? Tell me something, what do you remember about the 80s? Do you remember the music videos? Do you remember the great songs? Do you remember the great eclectic types of music? Do you remember what you were doing? What were your favorite songs and the things that, when you go back to that decade, what do you remember most? I remember Kool and the Gang starting this decade off as celebration and having a good time. But then there were movies that was all about the music, that was all about the dancing. And of course, you can't have the 80s unless you talk about one of the great dancing movies of all time. That's Flashdance, baby. Here's Miss Irene Cara kicking it up another notch with the Magic Man. Yeah, we feeling right, keeping it tight, doing it all night for you, because it's a feeling. That's the kind of feeling we get when we listen to the Magic Man, 80s Saturday, and the Groove, WSOUL, the best online radio station that plays all the best old school jams all day long.
When there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried silent tears full of pride in a world made of steel, made of stone. Where I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, wrap around, take a hold of my heart. What a feeling, feels believing. I can't have it all now, I'm dancing for my life. Take your passion and make it happen. It just come alive, you can dance right through your life. Now I hear the music, close my eyes, I am rhythm. In a flash, it takes hold of my heart. What a feeling, feels believing. I can't have it all now, I'm dancing for my life. Take your passion and make it happen. It just come alive, now I'm dancing through my life. What a feeling. What a feeling. I am music now. Feels believing. I am rhythm now. Pictures come alive. You can dance right through your life. What a feeling. I can really have it all. What a feeling. Just come alive with my heart. I can have it all. I can really have it all. Have it all. Just come alive with my heart. What a feeling. I can have it all. Feels believing.
80s Saturdays on the groove with the Magic Man. That's right. I hope you're feeling real good, because I know we do it right here good in your neighborhood. What do you remember else about the 80s? How do you feel about those great 80s jams? Yeah, because we can, there's a list so long that you could have a ball, have a blast. But in the meantime, were you having fun? Were you enjoying your life? You remember all those stylish clothes that we wore, right? We had the Jerry curl, we had the little afros, we had the shag, right? We had the prep, which was a dance. So that means we were having a lot of fun. And especially the ladies, because the ladies had their anthem. You know what that anthem was? Girls just wanna have fun. Cyndi Lauper came on the scene and really did it mean. The Magic Man, Cyndi Lauper. Come on, ladies, let's have some fun on the groove with the Magic Man on 80s Saturday. It's on the greatest station in the nation, WSOUL.
In the morning, like my mother says,
Groove, WSOUL, your favorite online radio station in the nation with the Magic Man. This is 80's Saturday. We just talked about Cyndi Lauper making women have a lot of fun, or asking them to have fun, or showing that they can have fun. The 80's liberated the women, man. This lady coming up next, man, when she came out with this song, it really liberated a lot of young women. A lot of women, because it made them stand up and shout. And they felt like they could sing it to the top of their lungs. Let's get to it. It's Madonna, Like a Virgin. One of the biggest, hottest songs in the 80's with the Magic Man on 80's Saturday, of course. On the Groove, we do it better than anybody else. You ain't got to go nowhere else. We do it great right here. It's the Groove, WSOUL. We just don't listen to old school. We kicking it out with old school. Groove, WSOUL, your online radio station, kicking it with the Magic Man on this 80's Saturday, making sure we take you down a trip on memory lane. We're giving you the best music, talking about the best movies, talking about the style. We're talking about all the things that encompass what made the 80s great. And of course, like I said, we can't leave the 80s out with some of the best movies of all time, like Purple Rain, Beverly Hills Cop, 16 Candles, Porky's, Gremlins, E.T., Coming to America, and the movie that catapulted Eddie Murphy to stardom. That was his first movie, 48 Hours. Then we talked about The Karate Kid, and we talked about two other movies that had great soundtracks because they were musicals. They had music, they had dancing, Footloose, and of course Flashdance. And then we got to talk about some of the artists who debuted in the 80s, and they've ruled the 80s. And we had no one debuted bigger than Miss Whitney Houston. And when she came up with her second solo album, she knocked it out the ballpark. And that was the song that we gonna play for you right now. That's called I Wanna Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. The Magic Man, Whitney Houston, 80s Saturday. It's on the best station in the nation, baby. It's The Groove, because we give you all the best, I must confess. From the north to the south to the east to the west. Sit back, relax, and chill. The Magic Man is on your radio, taking it up to another stratosphere. The Groove, WSOUL, online radio.
Still enough time.
It's the Groove, WSOUL. It's the Magic Man. It's 80s Saturday. Oh yeah, we're here to do it right. Keep it tight for you. Of course, we got the best decade of the best music, the best movies in the 20th century. And we want to make sure that you sit back, relax, chill, take you down that memory lane so that you could just feel real good. Then we can slide you into Sunday where we play the best slow jams all day long. That's right. And then Monday to Thursday is 10 p.m. We do it again with some of the best golden oldies slow jams. But come Friday, man, we do that 70s Friday. Play all the best music of the 70s. Talk about the best movies, the best dances, the best clothes. All that stuff, we going to take you back down memory lane. And then come back again on Saturday, all day Saturday. Give you the best of the 80s. And then at 8 p.m., I come in, lock it down, make it feel real good. Oh yeah. And guess what? This lady came out in the 80s. She started a trend with some music called freestyle music. And she locked it down. This one's for Cindy. Yeah, Cindy, I know you love this song. Without further ado, she needs no introduction, but she's gonna get one. Here is Shannon. Let the music play. All day, every day, in every way. On the greatest station in the nation, it's the Groove, WSOUL, and I'm your DJ, Mr. Magicc. Just loving what I do, because we play the best old school music on the planet.
We started dancing and love put us into a groove. As soon as we started to move, the music played while our bodies displayed through the dance. Then love picked us out for romance. I thought it was clear the plan was we would share this feeling just between ourselves. But when the music changed, the plan was rearranged. He went to dance with someone else. We started dancing and love put us into a groove. But now he's with somebody new. What does love want me to do? Love said, let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep the groove and then he'll come back to you. Let the music play. You won't get away. This groove you can't ignore. He won't leave you anymore. He tried pretending our dance is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me. Guess he discovered we are truly lovers, magic from the very start. 'Cause love just can be proven and it got me moving, even though we danced apart. So we started dancing and love put us into the groove. As soon as we started to move, as soon as we started to move, love said, let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep the groove and then it'll come back to you. Let the music play. You won't get away. This groove you can't ignore. He won't leave you anymore. He tried pretending a dance is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me. He's dancing his way back to me. Love said, let the music play. Let the music play. Just keep the groove and then he'll come back to you again. Let the music play. Let the music play. This groove you can't ignore.
The Groove, WSOUL, the Magic Man. We call this 80s Saturday. We're going to take you back to the 80s. We're going to give you 80s flashback. And when you talk about the 80s, you can't miss some of the other music. We had that alternative type of music. that we all grew to love because of the 70s, but it really exploded into the 80s because of the music video genre. We had MTV, we had BET, we had VH1, and that's when they played music videos. They all started out as music video channels, and then they digressed to, I don't know what they digressed to, but I'm sure if you still watch it, you watch it for a reason or something, right? But back then, you always saw the best music video. And MTV had a show called Ball Bangers. That was about heavy metal, introducing the younger generation to great heavy metal music. And one of the great heavy metal bands of the 80s, of course, they've transformed into an alternative, different type of band these days, but they still rocking and rolling. This was Bon Jovi. This was Living on a Prayer. This song exploded into your ear, and you had no other choice than to never resist it, just accept it. You're on with the Magic Man on the nation's #1, The Groove, WSOUL, with a little Bon Jovi, because we're living on a prayer, baby. It's on with the Magic Man all day long.
Union been on strike. His
GROOVEWSOUL. It's the groove, the Magic Man. It's 80s Saturday, and we feeling real fine doing it right to blow your mind. Of course, we're giving you the best of the 80s. Like I say, all day long. It's 80s Saturday. But at 8 p.m., I come in to lock it down, keep it tight, do it right, and make sure you hear the best music all night. The Magic Man is on the radio, do what I love to do, because I love the way I make you feel. I love the way you go back and think about some of the stuff that we grew up listening to. And of course, no time period could ever be without this great artist. And that is Mr. Lionel Richie. He came back in the 80s with some of the best music on the planet, and this was a great classic. Let's do it all night long with Mr. Lionel Richie as he sings this song on the radio's #1 station, The Groove, WSOUL Online Radio.
Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long. Oh yeah. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song. All night long. Oh, all night long. Yes, all night long. Yeah, all night long. Yeah, once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun, it's a merry my song all night long, all night, 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 all night, all night, all night. All night, all night, all night. Everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Yeah, I said, everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good, feel good.
Welcome to 80's Saturday. Welcome to the Magic Man. Welcome to the Groove. WSOUL. We do it right, just for you. Giving you the best of the 80's all day long. So sit back, relax, and chill as we give you one of the hottest bands in the 80's. They came from the 70s and then they roared in the 80's doing their thing. And when you heard this music, you didn't think of them as a rock band. It was just simply spectacular. Here's Queen with another one bites the dust on the nation's hottest station, The Groove, WSOUL.
He walks merrily down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Look out! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! Bite the dust! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shit! Plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, and you leave him when he's down. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own two feet. Out of the way, the bullets rip, repeating the sound of bass. Oh, yeah.
on the radio with the Magic Man. You're listening to 80's Saturday on the Groove, WSOUL. Nothing less than the best, I must confess, because we put it to the test and we come out better than the rest. The Magic Man is here to play, to stay, and do it my way, and do it your way, to make sure you are entertained like nobody else's business. It's the 80s we're talking about, and of course we had all kind of music. We had pop, rock, R&B, funk, jazz, soul, reggae rockers, soca, calypso, Bahamian, rake and script. We had all of that. And of course we had what they call new wave music. And it had a combination of pop, rock, disco, dance, all of that stuff. And one of the bands that came blasting out in the 80s was the Human League. You know when they asked the question, don't you want me, baby? Well, we want you. It's the Groove. It's the Magic Man. It's the hottest station in the nation. Yeah, we pumping it up like nobody's business on your radio, online radio at its best.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. When I met you, I picked you out, I shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later on, you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. But don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's much too late to find. You think you changed your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh.
I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true. But even then I knew I'd find a much better place, either with or without you. The 5 years we've had have been such good times. I still love you. But now I think it's time I live my life on my own. I guess it's just what I must do.
Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's much too late to find. You think you've changed your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me?
The Groove, WSOUL. It's 80s Saturday. It's the Magic Man. Just giving you all the great music, great information. Of course, we're the sauce because we're the boss. Doing what we love to do on this beautiful Saturday night. Keeping it tight, doing it right. All for you, our favorite listeners. We just like to pump it up like nobody else's business. In the meantime, in between time, one of the hottest acts in the 80s was Mr. Phil Collins. Yeah, he exploded on the scene as a solo artist, and this song right here took him to another level. It's called Studio. Guess what? Nobody knows what that means. I don't even think Phil knows what that means. But it was a hot jam. Oh yeah, and it was on your favorite radio station in the nation. The Magic Man is on 80s Saturday on the Groove. WSOUL. We give you nothing less than the best, I must confess, because they put us to the test and we beat all the rest. The Magic Man, the Groove. No, stop action fair. It's clear in your ear.
There's a girl that's been on my mind all the time. Studio. Oh, now she don't even know my name, but I think she likes me just the same. Studio. If she called me, I'd be there. I'd come running anywhere. She's all I need, all of my life. I feel so good if I just say the word. Studio. Just say the word. Oh, studio. Now I know that I'm too young
welcome to it. You're on the radio, listening to the Magic Man on the Groove, WSOUL. This is what we call 80s Saturday, and we're giving you all the best music information about the decade of the 1980s, because let's face it, that decade was a lot of fun. If you grew up, you were a teenager, or someone who just came out of school, at some point you were having a lot of fun. And it did not matter what style or genre of music it was, because it was all good. Prime example, the next act. They came all the way out of Australia and they lit up the world, because the song was about where they came from. And they just encompassed all of that into this song. It is Men at Work. It is Down Under. It's on the Groove, WSOUL, your favorite online radio station.
Traveling in a fried-out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under, where women go and men wonder? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? Smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land down under, where rivers flow and men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
The Groove, WSOUL, your favorite online station in the nation, giving you the best of the 80s. That's why we call it 80s Saturday. I'm the Magic Man in your company, here to participate, to give you something great, to make you feel like you're back in the 80s. Oh yeah, with the great discos, the great soundtracks, the great movies, and of course, great songs like this one right here. Everybody thinks that this is a solo song by a solo artist, but when actually it's from a group. The group is called Rufus. The lead singer is called Shaka Khan. And this song just simply blows your mind. It's called Ain't Nobody. It's on with the Magic Man on the nation's #1 station, kicking nothing less than the best, I must confess, to the test. It's on the greatest station in the nation, WSOUL. The Groove, WSOUL, your favorite online station in the nation, giving you the best of the 80s, because this is 80s Saturday. I'm Mr. Magicc. I'm here to entertain you. And I can just simply put it this way. Rick James was a freak. No, not a freak in a bad way. He was a freak in a good way. And it came true in his songs. This next song is going to explain it all for you. That's why you're going to say after I play this, if you haven't heard this, well, most everybody who grew up in the 80s knows this song. Let's give it to me, baby. Rick James is on with the Magic Man on the nation's #1. It's The Groove, your favorite online radio station.
When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me. You say I'm so crazy. Coming home intoxicated. I said I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you, baby. Guess that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you I make you holler, you had enough. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you I make you holler, you had enough. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the funk, that sweet, funky stuff. Give it to me, baby. When I was high as the sky, out all night just dancing. You say let's go home.
Come on, Rick. I'm tired. Let's go home.
That's the time I start romancing. You say how can I love you? How can I love you, baby? When your body keeps on moving, I say wait till I squeeze you. Maybe then you'll start to grooving. Come on, girl, give it to me, baby. 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 I bet you I make you holler, you had enough. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. I bet you I make you holler, you had enough. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me a stuff, that sweet, funky stuff. Hey girl, give it to me what you say. 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 Give it to me what you say.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Give it to me what you say. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me what you say. Give it to me right away. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Welcome to The Groove, WSOUL. I'm the Magic Man. This is my show, and I'm here to do it all just for you. Don't forget, if you want to, you can send me a WhatsApp, 558-2382 if you're outside of the country listening to this. Add a 242 at the beginning, and then you'll be able to WhatsApp me and let me know what songs you want to hear. You can send me a text. You can send me a voice message. And if your voice message gets to me, I will definitely put it on the air next week. So, sit back, relax, as we take you to his royal badness, the purple one. It's Prince, baby. He's kicking it up a not much from that great movie, that great soundtrack. It's all about when the doves cry. The Magic Man, the one and only, The Groove, WSOUL, the favorite online station, kicking it hard in the nation.
Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Dream if we can, a courtyard
chase you, even doves that fly.
Just leave me standing.
Alone in a world so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Doves cry. Doves cry. Doves cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Darling, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
WSOUL, it's the Groove, your favorite online radio station in the nation with the Magic Man. That's gonna do it for me. Time to back it up and get moving out of here. I gotta quit, split, leave the ship until again, my friend, I say howdy ho. What a way to go, because I know I gave you the best 80s music on your radio. So sit back, relax as we walk away from this until another weekend. Don't forget, next Friday, 70s Friday all day long, 8 o'clock I come in to tighten it up with my show, the Magicc Show on the radio. Then 80s Saturday, all day Saturday, and then I come in again, once again to tighten it up. And then Sunday classics. That's right. We play all the best grown folks, old school, golden oldies music for you. Monday to Thursday, same thing at 10 p.m. Oh yeah. So sit back, relax. I'm out of here. Until next weekend when we get together to do it again, my friend. I'm out. See you later. Peace.